summit. After first term, you'll be flushed out. Youth give Soludo quick notice. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. An Abuja-based business mogul and chieftain of the Labour Party, Godwin Agbasimalo, has declared that based on the missteps and vituperations of Anambra Governor Prof. Chukwuma Soludo, the Labour Party LP has given him a 4-year quick notice. Addressing supporters made up principally of youths and women at the Orca Sensitizing Youth Summit, Agbasimalo pointed that as the main political party on ground, Labour Party will unseat Soludo in the next governorship poll in Anambra State. Dezinifte Inewi-born High Chief and Board of Trustees member of Labour Party charged Anambra electorate to jettison money politics so that those Nigerians who assumed that Igbos could be bought and sold will be disappointed. According to him, Labour Party remains the main attraction nationwide because we are a people-based party on ground nationwide. We will sweep the stakes in the entire poll in 2023. The chairman of the youth wing of Labour Party, who organized the summit, Ekene Nnadi, in his opening remark noted that a sensitization summit and distribution of Labour Party branded souvenirs was aimed at ensuring a sweeping victory for the party in the coming general elections. The Anambra South senatorial candidate of the party, Dr. Obinna Uzo, urged for a sustained dedication campaign for the electorate to recognize the logo and be able to distinguish it from other parties' logo. Senator Victor Ume, the Anambra Central senatorial candidate, assured all the voters to stick to Labour Party and her candidate for a revolution of good works when they get elected. The Anambra North senatorial candidate, Dr. Tony Nwonye, charged all to go pick up their voters' card as that remains the tool with which to vote in Labour Party massively. The National Organizing Secretary, Chief Clement Ojukwu, expressed deep concern over the rising insecurity in the southeast, characterized the infamous unknown gunmen. He therefore charged them to take back the nation by restoring peace, security, and confidence. I was almost laughing my heart out here. And why I was laughing my heart out here was that na true say Soludo make mistake or in commerce I can't say a lot of things, but it should not be the measuring yardstick to come out and say this. We're gonna make Soludo make him do waiting, make him do him work. Now when you know perform well, now you go come outside all this thing. Make him allow him continue with in government. To me, Soludo just gave he just attracted unnecessary eyes to himself. Like I'm telling you, to be very sincere, the guy just distracts himself. Yes, to me it's a distraction. He has a lot of issues on ground to worry about, and he left those issues to come and start saying God knows what. The guy no try, yes, but that does not now mean that what he said is not going to be used to measure the good he does in this thing. No, that's not okay. Soludo will go for second term, will vote for P2B. Abga has come to stay in Anambra State. Okay, you don't see him. It's not everybody that is supporting it. As far as say Abga performs well, that's Abga's candidate now, which is Soludo. If he performs well, no problem. Do you understand? Look, people are no longer supporting a party sheepishly. Do you know why? Somebody can support a Labour Party presidential candidate in in presidency, and then when it comes to governorship, the person supports an APC. If that APC has proven himself to be okay in governorship, even in local government chairmanship, it is very possible. So gone are the days where people will just support the party blindly. Oh, now this party now will go support for presidency, for governorship, for this one. No. Alright. Thank God for an era like this in power. Power naturally belongs to the people where they can decide with their fate with that. The level of backlash Soludo is receiving every corner should be a big pointer to all opposition that Obi is anointed every person who touched him, their careers receive multiple setbacks. Ha! Don't count your eggs before the hatch. For sure, we voted him in without knowing he's a green snake under green grass. Therefore, we'll vote him out after 4 years period. Make una allow and perform. Now, if you no perform well, now make una do wetin I want to. I'm not saying you should not vote him out, but make sure your reason for voting him out is not because he came out and spoke against Obi. It is not going to be making sense. In fact, it don't make sense. Let it be that your measuring tool will be let Soludo perform well. Okay? These youths are future leaders that have spoken, and so shall it be. Which youth? So Soludo does not have youth. I mean, only Obi gets all the Igbo youths now. Just because someone told the truth, all of you are angry, and you guys cannot defend Obi. Even Obi cannot defend himself. Okay, what has Peter Obi done to Soludo that make him to start insulting Obi? He thinks he could do that. If he thinks he could do that, please his slave masters. But he was wrong. He better apologizes rather, or get quick notice. My own be say make everybody support candidates with him brain rationally. That's my own. Coming out to say Soludo they are going to vote him out and all this blah blah blah. My own be say make a temper, make everybody reason well, make temper calm down so that I go feel reason straight, because this matter to me it no make sense like this. That Soludo does not look like a good person. I must be frank. He looks like Onye Obi or Joe. Is he not the first Igbo son to be CBN governor? He should not overrate himself. My own is make another and perform. And to me, Soludo just bring distraction to himself. And they tell you, he would just allow the sleeping dog lie. When you can't do your own can't do it. You can run your mouth. And even if you're running your mouth, you're supposed to be running your mouth based on your predecessor, and not person will be say somebody there in front of him before the person. All right. I've said it that Chukwuma Soludo wants to kill Abga in Igbo land, so it left for the party leaders to act fast and know how to put their party to normal shape. If not, finished is finished. Abga being our own does not warrant our own behaving anyhow and think we will support such abnormality. Never. He who misbehaves, let another take over his seat. QED. Soludo, people are not happy with you. The only way you can please these people is to do the needful. Make sure say you work like Jackie for Anambra. And make sure say you give the people waiting it takes so you go give them.